Good afternoon and welcome to Embanato Field for a non-district game between the Neville Tigers and the Ruston Bearcats. These two teams have split the two district games this week, where the Neville Tigers walked it off against Ruston Thursday night 4-3, and Ruston coming back last night, winning that one 15-5 in Ruston. Let's go ahead and look at the starting lineups for both squads. If I can pull it up here. For Ruston, it'll be leading off for the Bearcats. It'll be the center fielder Jackson Lee, and left field it'll be John Parker Moak. At third base, it'll be Nolan Parnell. Batting fourth, the DH Hunter Soto. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Keaton Freeman. That's sixth there. Dalen Powell, the right fielder. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Jackson Burrows. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Dylan Williams. And closing them out will be the catcher, Landon Smith. For the Neville Tigers, leading off for the Tigers will be the shortstop, C.J. Goins. Batting second, the center fielder, Hunter Robinson. Batting third, the DH, Lane Hodge. Batting cleanup, it'll be the left fielder, Dan Evans. In the fifth spot, it'll be second baseman, Alex Tenori. Batting sixth, it'll be the right fielder, Evans Peters. Seventh, it'll be the catcher, Mason Hart. Batting eighth, it'll be the first baseman, George McKenzie. And leading us, at the end, it'll be the third baseman, Connor Ajlani. Let's go ahead and turn it over to the PA announcer, Billy Anders. Well, actually, it'll be a minute. So we're waiting for Ruston to get ready. So the Tigers are lined out in the third base box here today.
Starting lineup for the Ruston Bearcats. Playing center field, number 4, Jackson Lee.
I can pull this up real quick.
Left field,
Your umpires for today's
15.
games will be James Taylor, Michael Gray, and Tyler Wheeler. Now let's turn it over to PA announcer
Playing third base,
Billy Anders.
number 9, Nolan Parnell. The DH is number 28, Hunter Soto. Playing second base is number 3, Kendon Freeman. In right field is number 2, Dalen Parcell. Check that, Powell. On first base, number 21, Jackson Burrows. Playing shortstop, number 6, Dylan Williams. Behind the plate for the Bearcats is number 10, Lander Smith. And on the mound for the Bearcats is number 27, Peyton Nations. And the rest of the Ruston Bearcats. Now for your Neville Tigers. Playing shortstop, number 2, C.J. Goins. Playing center field, number 3, Hunter Robinson. The DH is number 16, Lane Hodge. Playing left field, number 1, Dan Evans. On second base, number 6, Alex Tenori. In right field, number 18, Evans Peters. Behind the plate for the Tigers, number 13, Mason Hart. On first base is number 32, George McKenzie. Playing third base, number 5, Connor Ajlani. And on the mound for the Tigers, number 22, Walker Dean.
All right, so there's your starting lineups for both Neville and Ruston.
Bishop Nolan.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have first pitch and the defensive lineup for you right after this.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbanknela.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Nela Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
Hi, I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. Whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, you deserve a team that won't back down. So if you've been injured in an accident, make the right call to your local legal team at Creed & Creed and let us help you win today. Let's go Tigers, and remember, home field advantage matters. Call Creed & Creed today. Proudly serving our great community for over 30 years. We are your local injury attorneys.
We're running the winning play at Sparks Nissan Kia. Whether you're recruiting a car, truck, or SUV, our lineup is stacked with all stars ready to take the field. We're talking championship deals, low down payments, and monthly payments that won't sideline your budget. Ready to make a trade? We'll give you top dollar. That's a win in any playbook. Sparks Nissan Kia, where every drive is a touchdown. We're wishing our Neville Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
All right, welcome back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth high top here at Embanato Field as we get ready for first pitch between the Ruston Bearcats and the Neville Tigers here in this non-district matchup. And the two teams faced off Thursday and Friday in two district matchups, and they'll face one more time in a game that will just count for power points. Let's go ahead and look at your defensive lineup for the Tigers. For the Tigers on the mound, it'll be Walker Dean. Behind the plate, it'll be Mason Hart. At first base, George McKenzie. Alex Tenori will play second. C.J. Goins at shortstop. Connor Ajlani stands at third. In left field, it'll be Dan Evans. Center field, Hunter Robinson. And in right field, Evans Peters. For the Ruston Bearcats, it'll be Peyton Nations on the bump. Lander Smith behind the plate. Jackson Burrows at first. Keaton Freeman at second, Dylan Williams at short, Nolan Parnell at third. John Parker Moak will be in left field, Jackson Lee in center, and Dalen Powell will be in right field. So we get ready here for first pitch at Embanato Field. You can see there Walker Dean. They're on the mound for the Tigers. Tigers looking for a bounce-back game after they fell at Ruston yesterday, 15-5, as we get ready here for first pitch from Dean.
Leading off the top half of the first inning for the Ruston Bearcats, number 4, center fielder Jackson Lee.
Jackson Lee going to lead us off here for the Bearcats. The first pitch in will be ball one, and we are underway here at Embanato Field. Tigers wearing all white, Ruston wearing red jerseys, gray numbers, and gray pants. Second pitch in by Dean. In there, hit sharply down the line, left field line, and that's going to be a base hit as Lee's rounding first, and he will have a stand-up double to lead us off here
Lee doubles down the
in the game.
On third, he's going to bring up number 15, left fielder John Parker Moak.
That'll bring up to the plate now the left fielder, John Parker Moak, to the plate. A beautiful afternoon here at Embanato Field, wind blowing out to left. A Chamber of Commerce type day. That first pitch in there for ball one. The 1-0 pitch by Dean as he's going to throw back. Close play, but Jackson Lee gets there in plenty of time. 1-0 still to count. The 1-0 pitch stays up. 2-0. Dean looks back at Lee again. Not a close one, but Lee gets back safely. 2-0 still the count here to the left fielder, Moak. The 2-0 pitch going to be outside. Ball 3. 3-0 now to Moak. The 3-0 pitch going to stay outside for ball 4. And Ruston with a single and a walk to lead off the top of the first.
Moak draws a walk. It's going to bring up number 9, third baseman, Nolan Parnell.
That'll bring up Nolan Parnell to the plate, the third baseman for the Bearcats. He's going to square around a bunt. McKenzie coming in. That pitch in there for strike 1. Parnell squares around, a little slash action, fouls it behind the screen, and it's 2-0 now to the third baseman for the Bearcats. 0-2. Lee stands at second, Moak at first here. No outs in the bottom of the first or top of the first inning. The 0-2 pitch by Dean stays up high for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch by Dean. Good bunt back to Dean. And he's going to be safe at first. So an infield single on a 2-strike bunt for Parnell.
Number 28, the DH, Hunter
We'll load
Soto.
up the bases now for the cleanup hitter, Hunter Soto. First pitch in there, gets behind Hart. Jackson Lee in to score, and it's the Ruston Bearcats have struck first here in the first inning. That pitch was down for a ball. It's going to be 1-0 to Hunter Soto. Moak moves up to third. Parnell to second. That pitch under Ajlani's glove, and that's going to score one Bearcat. Parnell will stop at third, and an RBI single for Soto. Scores one, and it's 2-0 Bearcats. Soto
Bring up second baseman number 3.
did advance to second there.
Freeman.
Now to bring up Freeman, the second baseman, to the plate for the Bearcats. 1-0 pitch in there for strike one. Pitch in there, and quickly 0-2 to Freeman. Tigers looking to get an out here in the top half of the first inning. Ruston's already struck for 2. That pitch outside. 1-2 now to Freeman. The 1-2 pitch. Tenori there, bobbles it, but will get the out at first. But that will allow Freeman to score from third, or excuse me, Parnell to score from third. Advances Soto to third here with one out. Got to bring up Dalen Powell to the plate for the Bearcats. Powell, the right fielder. That pitch outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch up high. 2-0 now to the right fielder Powell. Pitch. And Powell advanced to second. And it's 1-0 to Burrows. Runners at second and third, still one out in the top of the first. Ruston with a 3-0 lead. That ball hit and foul behind the dugout. It's 1-1 now to Burrows. That 1-1 pitch fouled again. Out of play into the parking lot. 1-2 now to the first baseman for Ruston. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted into center. Hunter Robinson underneath it. He will catch it for the second out. But that will score Soto.
Throw flies out to the center fielder. Plates a run.
For the Bearcats. Or excuse me, Freeman. No, excuse Soto.
Going to bring up shortstop number 6, Dylan Williams.
That'll bring up Dylan Williams to the plate. First pitch in by Dean. Squares around a bunt inside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch outside. 2-0. pitch in there for strike one. The shortstop for the Bearcats. One pitch outside. Hart there. A close play at the plate. But Powell will score there. And it is now a 5-0 Ruston lead here in the top of the first. Williams will come back to the plate with a 3-1 count. Delivery squares around. That'll be outside for ball 4. So Williams draws the walk. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, the catcher, Lander Smith.
It's going to bring up the catcher, number 10, Lander Smith.
Tigers looking to get out of this inning here. And first pitch by Dean up high for ball 1. We got a time called, and Coach Caleb Reynolds will come out to the mound. Talk to his sophomore pitcher. Dean already up to 33 pitches, I believe, if Palmer's count's right. It's not. I think mine's right, 30. I think it's 30, Palmer. He just mows the grass here. Scoreboard, yeah. We got new ads on the scoreboard, if you can see. On the big cam, you don't see the white stuff flopping around anymore. Palmer went up yesterday and cleaned it up for us. Great work, Palmer and the crew. As Coach Reynolds heading back to the dugout, now to bring back Lander Smith with a 1-0 count. Williams standing at first for the Bearcats, getting a nice lead. He's going to be on the run. Mason Hart over, throw off line, and Williams will be at second. So 2-0 now. The runner in scoring position for Lander Smith. 5-0 Bearcats here in the top half of the first. That's pitch swung on and missed by Smith. 2-1 the count. Two one pitch fouled back. 2-2. A 2-2 delivery by Dean, fouled off by Smith. Remains alive. Again, the 2-2. Throwing back, close play. Tenori there. Williams gets back safe. Swung on and missed. Ball dropped by Hart, but he'll throw over to first and get the final out. But not before the Ruston Bearcats score 5 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors. And the Bearcats leave one on base. We're going to head to the bottom of the first right after this.
Everyone deserves a beautiful smile, and at Caples and Robinson Orthodontics, we're here to help you achieve just that. Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson have over 50 years of combined education and experience and use advanced modern technology to provide high-quality care for all of our patients. We prioritize outstanding customer service and work hard to make every patient feel comfortable and confident in their treatment. Whether you're a child, a teenager, or an adult, we've got you covered. So why wait? Call us today to schedule your appointment and start your journey towards a beautiful, confident smile with Caples and Robinson Orthodontics.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across Louisiana, our goal at Family Solutions is to empower people with the tools and support they need to thrive. We provide counseling, psychological testing, medication management, physical, occupational, speech, and ABA therapies. Whatever the need, we'll stand beside you celebrating every success. And just as you cheer for your Neville Tigers, our team at Family Solutions will always be cheering for you. Go Tigers.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. We head to the bottom of the first inning where Ruston has a 5-0 lead. Let's go ahead and look at the batting lineup again for the Tigers. Leading off will be C.J. Goins, batting second, Hunter Robinson. In the third spot, it'll be Lane Hodge. Cleanup hole, it'll be Dan Evans. Batting fifth, it'll be Alex Tenori. Batting sixth, it'll be Evans Peters. Seventh, it'll be Mason Hart. Batting eighth, George McKenzie. And at the 9 hole will be Connor Ajlani. For the Bearcats defensively, you'll have Peyton Nations on the mound, Lander Smith behind the plate, Jackson Burrows at first, Keaton Freeman at second, Dylan Williams at short, Nolan Parnell at third, John Parker Moak playing left, Jackson Lee in center, and Dalen Powell in right. As we get ready here to start off the bottom of the first inning, and it'll be C.J. Goins for the Tigers leading us off. Goins. Goins, Robinson, Hodge will lead us off here. As we got a discussion here with the Ruston coach and an umpire. He's upset about something. Not sure what this is about, as we were getting ready for action. Hard to tell what's happening, but again, another Chamber of Commerce day at the ball field. If you want to come on out, got plenty of time. As he is still arguing with umpire Tyler Wheeler. As I think the discussion is over. I can't tell if he got his answer or not, but it'll be C.J. Goins to lead us off. It'll be Goins, Robinson, Hodge. Peyton Nations on the mound. First pitch by Goins. Hit hard into left field.
Goins flies out to the left fielder for the first out.
For the first out. So
it's going to bring up center fielder number 3.
I'll bring up Hunter Robinson. Hunter Robinson, the center fielder for the Tigers. A fast runner when he can get on base. That ball popped up. Shortstop for the Bearcats there. And quickly we have 2 pitches 2 outs.
Robinson flies out to the shortstop for the second out. Gonna bring up number
And that'll bring up
16,
the DH, Lane Hodge, to the plate. Lane Hodge batting the 3 spot. And first pitch into Hodge for strike 1. The 1 pitch stays outside, 1-1. That pitch fouled up and off the road. It's 1-2 now to Hodge. The 1-2 pitch. Rolling it up the middle and gets past the shortstop in Lane Hodge with a single.
Up the middle for a single.
For the Tigers for the first base runner of the night.
Bring up number 1, left fielder Dan Evans.
And that'll bring up the left fielder Dan Evans to the plate for the Tigers. Dan, of course, hit the fly ball into right field Thursday night for the walk-off win against Ruston Thursday, 4-3. First pitch from Nations to Evans. Inside for ball 1. Evans, a freshman for the Tigers. The 1-0 pitch to Evans. Fouled towards the Ruston dugout. Move the count 1-1. One and one here to Dan Evans. The 1-1 pitch inside. I couldn't tell if that hit him. It must have missed him. But the ball will get past Lander Smith behind the plate, and Hodge moves to second here with 2 outs. And a 2-1 count to the left fielder, Dan Evans. A 2-1 pitch. Hit foul around the third base line. 2-2 to Dan. Tigers with a runner in scoring position. With Dan's speed, we'd love to see we can get something going here for the Tigers. The 2-2 pitch by Nations. It'll be outside, ball 3. Full count to the left fielder for the Tigers. The 3-2 pitch, hit, out, and it looks like it's going to be in the gap, and that's going to be a base hit for the Tigers. Dan Evans rounding second. He's going to stop at second, and the Tigers will get on the board with a Dan Evans double. An RBI double scores Hodge, and that'll bring up to the plate the second baseman, Alex Tenori. Great piece of hitting there by Dan Evans.
Going to bring up second baseman, number 6, Alex Tenori.
And with his speed, able to get to second. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Alex Tenori, to the plate. That pitch outside for ball 1. Tenori, another freshman for the Tigers. So we have another meeting. Head coach Ruston and an umpire. I think it might have to do with possibly the lineup. The lineup we got was two Tenoris batting, but as they're going to get together, is Coach Guerrero coming out now. I think that's what the issue is here. Again, Alex Tenori was listed twice in the 6-hole and 9-hole, or the 5-hole and the 9-hole. Coach Guerrero going with the umpires to explain the issue. Again, 5-1 Bearcats here in the bottom of the first inning. Dan Evans sitting at second, Tenori at the plate. We've had a 30-minute first inning here at Embanato Field. Plenty of time to come out to the ballpark on this Chamber of Commerce afternoon. Wind blowing out. And this is a long discussion with the umpires. They're still discussing there at home plate. We're still hearing a delay. Is the Ruston coach not too happy? I think by the explanation from the umpires. As I think we'll be back and ready for action. As we're still here in this discussion, as Coach Guerrero is talking to the umpires. Again, he listed, I believe, Alex Tenori twice on that lineup. And I think that is the issue that we're having here. Don't know what conclusion we came up to, except I think a lot of wasted time. As I think we're back in action here. As a 1-0 count to Alex Tenori, as we're not done. All right, Alex Tenori, so we're back in action with a 1-0 count. Dan Evans standing at second. Evans getting a little movement out there. That pitch, fly ball in the left, will be caught for the final out of the inning. Oh, the Tigers do score a run on 2 hits. There were no errors, and they leave 1 runner on base. We're going to head to the second inning. Ruston Bearcats up 5-1.
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, it's not about us, it's about you. We know getting the right ride can be tough, but that's what we're here for. That's why we are dedicated to finding you the right look, the right size, and the right feel, all at the right price.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you root for. What unites us is stronger than what divides us. Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklahomites with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
Sleep.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. We finally made it to the second inning. Jackson Lee, Moak, and Parnell to lead us off here in the top of the second. First pitch by Dean, in there for strike 1. Lee doubled back in the first inning and came in to score Ruston's first run. The 0-1 pitch, and there's strike 2. And quickly, Lee goes down. The 0-2 pitch, fouled off the catcher. Count remains 0-2. That pitch is going to end up hitting him. Inside pitch to Jackson Lee. He'll have a leadoff hit by pitch.
15, left fielder, John Parker Mook.
That'll bring up the left fielder John Parker Moak to the plate for the Bearcats. Throws back over to Lee. Back in plenty of time. First pitch to Moak in there for strike 1. Throw back over to first. Lee back there in plenty of time. Pitch down low. 1-1 now to Moak. That pitch. Lee back safely. As Lee went there, was safe at second. The ball got past the second base into center field, and Jackson Lee advances to third base here with no outs. I believe a 2-1 count. The 2-1 pitch outside for ball 3. So 3-1 to the left fielder, John Parker Moak. That pitch called strike 2. So that fills up the count there, 3-2 for the left fielder for the Bearcats. The 3-2 delivery, low for ball 4.
Moak takes first base with a walk.
Moak
Going to bring up third baseman, number 9.
with 2 walks on the day. And I believe we're going to have a pitching change, and we will. So I'll wrap up the book for Walker Dean. But we're going to take a quick break for this pitching change timeout. We'll be right back. It's 5-1 Ruston, top of the second.
When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like them. And Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Boudreaux, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Ruppel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
At Nukes, we believe in giving you extra. Extra flavor to satisfy your cravings. Extra choices so you can personalize your meal. Extra quality by offering premium protein such as all-natural chicken, shrimp, steak, and Atlantic salmon. Extra service that will make you feel right at home. We love sharing our family recipes with our guests, and that's why at Nukes, we give you extra with every bite.
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver Spirit by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. New pitcher in. It'll be Jake Weaver for the Tigers. Behind the plate now will be Parks Harvey. So Nolan Parnell for the Bearcats come up with runners at first and third, no outs here in the top half of the second inning. Parnell squares around to bunt. That pitch in for a ball one. And Moak will advance to second. So runners second and third now. And still nobody out here in the top half of the second. Pitch by Weaver inside, ball two. Mason Hart getting looked at by Neville athletic trainer Jason Dunovit. As Parnell swings through that one, moves the count to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Outside corner for strike two. Two deliveries going to be swung on, hit into left field. Dan Evans there to cut it off. Big throw gets past Ajlani. As the Bearcats will be in there, and he's going to be safe. He was safe. So the Bearcats scored two there on the single. And then the error. So Parnell single.
28 DH Hunter Soto.
That'll bring up Hunter Soto to the plate, the designated hitter for the Bearcats. He had an RBI single back in the first inning. That pitch swung on, fouled off. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch in there, strike two. Good breaking ball there by Weaver. The pitch on, swung on and missed for the first strikeout of the night for Weaver.
Strikes for the first out.
So Soto goes down on strikes, and that'll bring up Freeman to the plate.
Going to bring up number 3, second baseman Kendon Freeman.
Freeman had an RBI sac fly back in the first inning. First pitch to Freeman. Up and in for ball one. The 1-0 pitch by Weaver. Hits that outside corner for strike one. Bless you, Palmer. A 1-1 to Freeman. That pitch low. 2-1. That pitch hit to Ajlani. He's going to go home with it, and he's going to be out at the plate. Good play there by Ajlani, going home for the second out.
Freeman grounds it to the third baseman, catches the runner at home.
Oh, Freeman hits into that fielder's choice, but keeps a run off the board for the Bearcats. That'll bring up Dalen Powell to the plate, the right fielder for the Bearcats. The first pitch to Powell outside for ball one. 1-0 pitch. The runner on the move. That ball is going to be popped up in the infield, and George McKenzie's there to get the final out.
To the first baseman. Retire the side.
But not before the Ruston Bearcats strike for 2. They have 1 hit.
Bearcats pick up 2.
No, or 1 error.
Score after 1.5.
And 1 left on base. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. Ruston leads 7-1.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbanknela.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Nela Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
It's about tradition, value, and community. We're Creed and Creed, and we're proud to call Northeast Louisiana home. Catherine and I raised our family here, we worship here, and we serve here. It's an honor to support the community that has given us so much. Tradition, value, and community. That's Creed and Creed. If you've been injured in an accident, call Creed and Creed today. Proudly serving this great community for over 25 years.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Peters. Evans Peters to lead us off here. That first pitch to Peters. Grounded to third baseman. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Peters runs out to the third baseman for the first out.
That'll bring up to the plate the catcher, Parks Harvey.
It's going to bring up number 30. The catcher, Parks Harvey.
Harvey, a freshman for the Tigers. First pitch, around the third baseman, but foul. Harvey comes in to relieve Mason Hart back in the last half inning. And pitch up high for ball 1. 1-1 now to Harvey. Pitch swung on by Harvey. 1-2 the count. That pitch in there for called strike 3, and there's quickly 2 gone. Thank you. And that'll bring up George McKenzie to the plate. McKenzie's going to get hit by that pitch. So Tigers get a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring to the plate now third baseman Connor Ajlani.
Now back to the Tigers, third baseman number 4, Connor Ajlani.
Ajlani, the 9-hole hitter for the Tigers. And McKenzie at first here with 2 outs. First pitch to Ajlani up high for ball 1. 1-0 pitch in there for strike one. 1-1. That pitch outside. 2-1 the count to the third baseman for the Tigers. Bearcats scratched for 2 in the top of the second. Tigers looking to give an answer here in the bottom half. The 2-1 pitch is going to hit Ajlani, so back-to-back hit by pitches.
Ajlani takes first, hit by pitch.
Will bring up the leadoff for the Tigers in C.J. Goins.
C.J. Goins.
Goins flew out to left field back in the first inning. As we have the Ruston head skipper coming out to the mound. Ruston bullpen with a little action, but I don't believe they're going to make a move here in the second inning. I think he's going to go out there and try to calm down Nations, especially after back-to-back hit by pitches. And that's exactly what he's going to do. As the Ruston skipper out of the mound, that'll bring back up C.J. Goins to the plate with runners at first and second. So Tiger in scoring position for the freshman at the plate. That first pitch to C.J. outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch to Goins. Did he go around? He did. Umpire down the first baseline states that Goins went around, and the count moves to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Goins up high, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch from Nations won't happen. That's going to get, thought that was about to get past the diving second baseman. But McKenzie will hold at second. McKenzie at second, Ajlani at first. 2-1 count to the freshman Goins. 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second. That 2-1 pitch hits that outside corner. Evens up the count now, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch by Nations. He's going to be in there on the outside corner for ball 3. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch won't happen. McKenzie back safely at second. The 3-2 pitch to Goins is going to be popped up and foul. On to Evangeline Street. Count remains 3-2 to the freshman. Runners on the move here with 2 outs. Base hit, most likely score McKenzie from second. as that's going to be ball 4. And the Tigers have loaded up the bases here in the bottom half of the second. That'll bring up the center fielder, Hunter Robinson.
Number 3, Hunter Robinson.
Robinson 0 for 1 on the day. He popped out to short back in the first inning. Tigers looking to answer back at least 1, maybe 2 here. That pitch fouled back into the screen for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out to short. To end the inning, so the Tigers leave the bases loaded. 7-1 Ruston. So we head to the third inning. We'll be right back. You're watching Neville Baseball right here on the Neville Tiger Network.
Ruston Bearcats 7.
Billy Joyce, Neville Class of 2024. I drive a Nissan Rogue from Sparks. Go Tigers.
Vincent Ware, Class of 2000. Sparks Nissan and Kia Sales. Maxima Driver. Go Tigers.
Kenya Dawson Bennett, Neville High School, Class of 1993. I'm a proud Nissan Murano owner from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
Imagine having a beautiful smile that carries you through all stages of life, and that beautiful smile begins at Caples & Robinson Orthodontics. To further enhance our patient experience and care, Dr. Caples and Dr. Robinson welcome Dr. Cami Laird as a new member of the Caples & Robinson practice. And with over 56 years of combined practice, we are the most experienced orthodontic group in Northeast Louisiana. We use the latest advancements in orthodontic technology, including the Damon Ultima system for braces, and Spark aligners that are customized to fit your life, not the other way around. Our doctors and staff will make sure you have the best experience possible on your journey to a straighter smile. That includes faster and more comfortable treatment that will give you a smile you'll be proud to wear. Ready to get started? Contact Caples & Robinson Orthodontics today at 318-325-9655 and take the first step towards a confident smile.
We welcome you back here to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We've made it to the third inning. Ruston Bearcats leading the Neville Tigers here 7-1.
Leading off the top of the third innings, number 21, first baseman Jackson Burrows.
Have 7, 8, 9 leading us off here in the third inning. It'll be Burrows, Williams, and Smith. Jake Weaver on the mound for the Tigers. The first pitch in by Weaver. It's that outside corner for strike 1. Tigers looking for that clean inning. See if we can get one here. So that pitch swung on and missed by Burrows. He's quickly down in the count, 0-2. Burrows, the sac fly back in the first inning with an RBI. That pitch misses. 1-2 the count. That ball lifted in the air. Hunter Robinson trying to chase for it. But a little single there by Burrows. Will be a leadoff hit. Trying to bring up Dylan Williams to the plate. Dylan Williams walked in his first plate appearance for the Bearcats. That bunt by Williams will roll foul. Dylan Williams coming back to the plate with an 0-1 count. Burrows standing at first. Here with no outs, he's going to throw back to Burrows, and that's going to get past the McKenzie. McKenzie going after the ball. Burrows round second. He's heading to third, and he's going to be safe at third. So the Tigers on another mental error. Ball gets past McKenzie at first, but no one back there to back that one up, and Burrows advances to third here with no outs. The 0-1 pitch to Williams going to be over his head for ball one. The 1-1 delivery. Outside, 2-1. That ball hit Ajlani third, and Williams will go down. A ground out to third for the first out. Burrows remains at third with the corners playing in.
Catcher, number 10, Lander Smith.
That'll bring up the catcher, Lander Smith, to the plate. Smith struck out back in the first inning. Corners playing in here with one out. Burrows at third. That ball hit to Goins at short. And a great play there by Goins to get the out. Run does score for the Bearcats.
Bearcats play to run.
And again, a good stop there by Goins for the second out. And that'll bring up the leadoff batter, Jackson Lee.
Center fielder number 4, Jackson Lee.
At first in pitch to Lee. Misses for ball one. Jackson Lee, 1 for 1, scored 2 runs on the day. Got hit by a pitch. Looking to extend this inning for the Bearcats. 2-0 pitch from Weaver. It's going to be hit foul. And this game does not count for district standings, just some power points, so you're keeping track at home. And the 2-1 pitch from Weaver. Be popped up and into the Ruston bullpen. Moves the count 2-2. To Jackson Lee. That 2-2 pitch is going to hit him. That's a... Jackson Lee gets on base with his second hit by pitch. 2 out for the Bearcats. That's going to bring up John Parker Moak, the left fielder. Moak, 2 walks on the day. Has scored 2 runs for the Bearcats. That first pitch in there for strike 1. That ball gets past McKenzie again. Lee's going to get to third standing up. So another error by the Tigers puts a Ruston Bearcat in scoring position. Sal Ruston scored their first run in this inning. He didn't pitch that one, Palmer. He just threw it to first. Oh, the 0-1 pitch is going to be outside for ball one. That pitch lifted into center field for a base hit, and Ruston is going to add another run. 9-1 Bearcats.
It's going to bring up third baseman, number 9, Nolan Parnell.
That'll bring up Nolan Parnell to the plate. And we have a balk. So Ruston with another runner in scoring position with 2 outs. They've been very deadly today, scoring with runners with 2 outs in scoring position. That pitch by Weaver in there for strike 1. That pitch low, evens up the count, 1-1. Pitch inside on Parnell. Moves the count 2-1. Weaver's pitch fouled into the Neville dugout. 2-2. The 2-2 delivery by Weaver is going to be swung on. Ashlani there, throws to first for the final out of the inning. But not before the Bearcats strike for 2 more on a couple hits. There are a couple errors, and they leave a runner on base. Ruston leads 9-1. We'll be right back.
As a behavioral health practice serving communities across
At Jim Taylor Buick GMC, it's not about us, it's about you. We know getting the right ride can be tough, but that's what we're here for. That's why we are dedicated to finding you the right look, the right size, and the right feel, all at the right price.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you root for. What unites us is stronger than what divides us. Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis, the proud owner of Coney Island Connection. For nearly 20 years now, we've served the Oklahomites with our fast, friendly service and our famous chili cheeseburgers and our famous chili cheese dogs. Well, the chili is homemade. I'm asking you to stop by today and give us a try. We also serve hot tamales, roast beef po' boy, fried pickles, and much more. We even serve funnel cake fries here at Coney Island Connection on the corner of North 7th and Arkansas Road.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. That first pitch by Hodge was foul. Lane Hodge at the plate. No, he hit a foul ball. All right, 0-1 the count. That ball hit back to the pitcher, Nations. He's going to throw it to first for the first out of the inning.
Grounds it back to the pitcher. It's going to bring up number 1 left fielder, Dan Evans.
That'll bring up the left fielder, Dan Evans, to the plate. That first pitch in there for strike one. That pitch inside. 1-1 the count to Dan Evans. Pitch low. 2-1 to Evans. Evans 1 for 1 on the day with an RBI for the Tigers. That pitch outside. 3-1. Nice if the Tigers can get a speedy Dan Evans on first here with one out. That pitch inside for ball 4. And a one-out walk for Evans.
Takes first base on a walk. He's going to bring up number.
That'll bring up Alex Tenori to the plate. Tenori 0 for 1 on the day. We got a timeout at the plate. Looks like we're going to have equipment issues with the Ruston catcher, maybe a wristband. But Dan Evans standing at first here with one out for the freshman Alex Tenori. First pitch to Tenori in there for strike one. Throwing back to Dan. Dan back there in plenty of time. The 0-1 pitch to Tenori outside. Ball 1. And Evans getting his lead and be thrown back to. Evans, though, back safely at first. 1-1 the count to Alex Tenori. Evans on the move. Called strike, but Evans there in time for the stolen base. It'll be 1-2 the count to Alex Tenori. So Tiger in a scoring position here with one out. A 1-2 pitch to Tenori. Hit right in the gap. The right field, Dan Evans going to be stopped at third. So the Tigers will have runners on the corners with that single by Tenori. And still one out for the Tigers. That'll bring up the right fielder for the Tigers, Evans Peters. Evans 0 for 1 on the day. Tenori on the move. That pitch in there for strike one. Evans stays at third base. So that pitch was cut off. So 0-1 to Peters here. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position for the Tigers. Pitch by Nations. Popped up. And right by the wall, third baseman couldn't get there. It'll be 0-2 now to Peters. That pitch fouled back. Out of play. Count remains 0-2 to Peters. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on. Into the gap. That's going to be caught by the center fielder. That'll score Evans from third, and the Tigers have made this a 9-2 ball game on that sacrifice fly by Evans Peters.
Going to bring up the catcher, number 30, Parks Harvey.
Now with 2 outs, runner at third, that'll bring up the freshman catcher for the Tigers, Parks Harvey. Harvey 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Looking to score Tenori from third. That first pitch from Nations up high for ball 1. This will be Nation's 50th pitch of the contest. That 50th pitch down low for ball 2. So 2-0 here to Harvey. That pitch popped up and out of play for strike 1. 2-1 the count now to Harvey. That pitch outside. 3-1. As Harvey will go down for a walk. I'm going to put runners at the corner here for the Tigers. For the first baseman, George McKenzie.
32, George McKenzie.
That's going to be Baron Manning running for the catcher Harvey at first.
The runner is Baron Manning.
George McKenzie, 0 for 0 on the day. He got hit by a pitch to lead off the second inning. Or in the second inning. But runners on the corners, 2 outs here for the Tigers, trying to strike some more here in the bottom half of the third inning. First pitch to McKenzie outside wide for ball 1. Bearcats have somebody in the bullpen warming up. Can't tell who that is, but third to first move there by Nations, both runners back in plenty of time. Some good college baseball on today. LSU plays Oklahoma in the final game. That first pitch, or the second pitch in there to McKenzie in their first strike. 1-1. LSU leading Oklahoma right now 2-1, the bottom half of the first inning. ULM leading South Alabama 1-0 in the second inning. A little third to first move again. Both runners back in plenty of time. The count remains 1-1 to the first baseman, McKenzie. Baron Manning on the run. He's going to be in there safe. Like a high tag. Couldn't tell what that pitch was. Palmer, what was that? Ball? He doesn't know either. We're going to go with the ball. Maybe it was a strike. All right, we're going to go with a strike then. It was a strike. 1-2 to McKenzie. Up high, 2-2. Two Tigers in scoring position. Trying to inch their way back into this contest today. We've seen crazier things happen this year. That pitch swung on and missed by McKenzie. To end the side. Not before the Tigers get another run on a few hit. I think a hit. No errors. They leave 2 men on base. Your score, the Ruston Bearcats 9, the Neville Tigers 2. We'll be right back.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the
When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like it. Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
Welcome back here. Soto leading us off here in the top half of the fourth inning. Bearcats with a 9-2 advantage over the Neville Tigers. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 to lead us off for the Bearcats. First pitch by Weaver, swung on and missed by Soto. 0-1. The 0-1 count. Fouled away. Soto quickly goes down 0-2. Weaver still on the bump for the Tigers. He's reached 40 pitches. The 0-2 pitch fouled away. Count remains 0-2. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed. Soto goes down on strikes. That'll be the second strikeout tonight by Weaver. I say night, even though it's 2 o'clock or 2:30 in the afternoon, but who cares? Kendon Freeman, though, up to the plate for the Bearcats, the second baseman. That first pitch in there. 4-1. Yes. Freeman 0 for 2 on the day with an RBI. That pitch not in there. 2-0 to the 5-hole hitter for the Bearcats. That pitch, that outside corner, doesn't get the call. 3-0. Tigers trying to find an inning where the Bearcats won't score. That pitch in there for strike one. The 3-1 pitch in there, strike two. He's come back in this count to fill it up to Freeman. The 3-2 delivery by Weaver, fouled away. Weaver sitting at 46 pitches for the Tigers. He's thrown 29 strikes so far, so it's been fairly efficient since relieving Walker Dean. That pitch fouled away. Count remains 3-2. The 3-2 pitch outside, and Freeman will get the walk. A good battle there between Freeman and Weaver, but Freeman will win that battle, and that'll bring up Dalen Powell to the plate. Dalen 0 for 1
Going to bring up second baseman number 3.
with the walk and has scored a run for the Bearcats. I'd like to welcome our principal, Karari Hanks, here. Glad. So Dalen Powell coming to the plate. First pitch by Weaver can be popped up. Hunter Robinson underneath it for the second out. So one pitch, one out there to Powell, and that'll bring up Jackson Burrows to the plate.
To the center fielder, the second out.
Excuse me. We do have a courtesy runner. That's going to be Briscoe. Not a courtesy runner, a pinch runner. Briscoe
Right fielder number 2, Dalen Powell.
is standing at first. That's going to be number 1, Briscoe. So 2 outs. Briscoe standing at first. Jackson Burrows' first pitch to him inside for ball 1.
Michael Briscoe.
Jackson Burrows 1 for 1 on the day, scored a run, had an RBI. He also had a sac fly. Runner on the move. And did he get him? He got him! A good throw by Harvey to Goins. Freshman to freshman will end the side. The Bearcats, no runs. I don't believe there were any hits. There were no errors. Nobody left on. We head to the bottom of the fourth. Your score, Ruston 9, Neville 2. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Rupel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
Growing up in Northeast Louisiana, I was raised on neighbors helping neighbors, the spirit of entrepreneurship and good food, something we know a lot about at Coney Island Connection. We've turned those values into our mission. We believe giving back with a lot of food and lots of love has the power of bringing people together. We're more than a restaurant, we're family, and with your support, we're changing lives one meal at a time. Thank you for helping us to become known as a small business with a big heart.
A sandwich with soup. No, salad.
With Nuke's Pick 3, satisfy all your cravings. Sandwich salad soup, sandwich soup mac, sandwich, sandwich, sandwich. Such possibilities from $12.99. Nuke's, extra with every bite.
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver Spear by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. You can see the line score on your screen. The first clean inning for the Tigers. So we head to the bottom of the fourth. It's 9-2 Ruston. We'll have 9-1-2 to be Ajlani. Ajlani, Goins, and Robinson coming to the plate. The first pitch by Nations, fouled off to third base. Quickly 0-1. Ajlani hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. That pitch, breaking ball in there for strike two. Peyton Nations reached his 60th pitch right there. The 0-2 pitch outside, but swung on and missed by Ajlani for the first out. That'll bring up the leadoff batter, shortstop freshman C.J. Goins. Goins 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. We'll get a little plate cleaning down there. We're ready for action. First pitch to Goins outside for ball one. Game's kind of flown by since the first inning. That 34-minute first inning. That pitch outside for ball two. 0-2 now, or 2-0. God, 2-0 to Goins. That pitch hit out in the outfield. Left fielder underneath it. And he's there to catch it for the second out.
Goins flies out to the left fielder for the second out. It's going to bring up center fielder number 3, Hunter Robinson.
That'll bring up the center fielder for the Tigers, Hunter Robinson. Robinson 0 for 2 on the day. The first pitch to Robinson. Nice breaking ball. Falls in there for strike one. That fastball swung on and missed by Robinson. He's quickly down 0-2. The 0-2 pitch by Nations outside. 1-2 the count. 1-2 the count to Hunter Robinson. That pitch fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Palmer. The 1-2 pitch up high. That'll leave up the count now 2-2. Nations pitching his 70th pitch. That pitch outside Feels the count 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. It's going to hit him. Oh, inside fastball to Robinson. Can't tell if that went off his wrist or what.
Number 16, Lane Hodge.
But that'll get Robinson on for 2 outs. And that'll bring up the DH, Lane Hodge. Hodge, 1 for 2 on the day, scored a run. And a single. The first pitch to Hodge, in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Hodge quickly down 0-2. Hunter Robinson standing there. At first. And that's going to be swung on and missed to end the side. Tigers get no runs. There were no hits, no errors. They leave 1 runner on base. We're going to head to the 5th inning. Ruston leads 9-2. We'll be right back.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbanknela.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Nela Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
The only place you'll see some attorneys is on TV. But what about the grocery store or a local ball game? Or what about here, meeting you face to face? When you're hurt in a wreck in Northeast Louisiana, call Creed & Creed. Catherine and I and the attorneys at Creed & Creed live in and stand up for injured people in Northeast Louisiana. Trust local, call Creed & Creed today. We're proud to be your local injury attorneys. Remember, Creed & Creed is all you need.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. We've made it to the 5th inning. It'll be 7-8-9 for the Bearcats. Jackson Burris up to the plate. He'll take strike 1. Burrows 1 for 1 on the day. Scored a run with an RBI and a sac fly. That first pitch popped up. Hunter Robinson underneath it. And Robinson's there for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the 8-hole hitter, Dylan Williams.
Shortstop number 6, Dylan Williams.
Williams today 0 for 1 with a walk for the Bearcats. First pitch to Williams in there for strike 1. That pitch going to hit him. I mean, Williams reaches on a hit by pitch. And that'll bring up Lander Smith.
Going to bring up number 10, the catcher, Lander Smith.
Williams at first. That ball is going to be hit in the gap. Hunter Robinson there to pick it up. Williams stopping at second. But a base hit there for Williams. And that'll bring up Lander Smith to the plate. No, excuse me, that was Lander Smith that hit it. Jackson Lee is up to the plate. I knew I was right.
For the Bearcats, center fielder number 4, Jackson Lee.
Yeah. All right, so first and second, one out for the Bearcats, and that brings up the leadoff, Jackson Lee. Still one out. A bunt by Lee, and a nice bunt at that. Weaver there, and everybody's going to be safe. A perfectly placed bunt there by center fielder Jackson Lee. And that'll load the bases for the Bearcats here with one out. And that'll bring up the left fielder, John Parker Moak.
Left fielder number 15, John Parker Moak.
John Parker Moak, 1 for 1 on the days. Had an RBI, 2 walks, and scored 2 runs for the Bearcats. And the first pitch by Weaver, inside for ball 1. Tigers trying to get out of some trouble right here. That pitch swung on. Moak didn't fully commit to that pitch, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch by Weaver swung on and missed. And 1-2 now to Moak. Weaver at 60 pitches. That pitch outside. Evens up the count, 2-2. That pitch low. Fills up the count now, 3-2. Still 1 out. Well, runners won't be moving here. It's going to be hit to Ajlani. Ajlani goes home, and he's going to be out at the plate. So with the corners playing in there, Ajlani hits it to Harvey for the force out at the plate.
Third baseman, they're out at home.
That'll be the second out of the inning, and holds the Bearcats off the board right there. But that bring up the third baseman, Nolan Parnell. Parnell, 2 for 3 on the day, has had an RBI and scored a run for the Bearcats. And that's going to hit him. Oh, a hit by pitch by Parnell will make this a 10-2 ball game. Well, that'll bring up the DH, Hunter Soto. No, it's not. Maybe? Nope. 17 for the Bearcats coming in. That's going to be Hudson Wilkerson.
Now batting for the Bearcats, number 17, Hudson Wilkerson.
Hudson Wilkerson coming to the plate now. Soto was 0 for 3 on the day. Had an RBI, scored a run, but still had 2 strikeouts. Wilkerson pinch hitting in this big situation for the Bearcats. That first pitch in there for strike 1. A tall individual. That pitch low and away for ball 2. Still time to come out to the ballpark. It's a Chamber of Commerce type of day. Wind blowing out left. 1-1 pitch, swung on by Wilkerson, and he's quickly down in the count, 1-2. Paul Maneri has just been fired as South Carolina's head coach. Just in case anyone was wondering. The 1-2 pitch by Weaver is going to be fouled off his leg. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch by Weaver. Won't happen yet. Wilkerson steps out, regroups. Delivery from Weaver. Be swung on. Slotty, and he'll get out of the inning. Tigers do allow one, but they leave the bases loaded. The Bearcats do. Ruston still in the lead, 10-2. We'll be right back, right here on the network.
Catherine Joyce, Neville High School Class of 1998, Sparks customer. Go Tigers!
Amaya Dawson, Neville High School Class of 2019, owner of a Nissan Sentra from Sparks Nissan. Go Tigers!
Will Shelby, Class of 97, Sparks GM, Titan driver. Go Tigers!
Our team knows the winning combination is always Neville Nation and Sparks Nissan Kia. Join the team today. Remember, hot deals start with Sparks.
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
We welcome you back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. High atop Embanato Field, we are here in the bottom half of the fifth inning, where your score, the Ruston Bearcats leading the Neville Tigers 10-2. 4, 5, and 6 up for the Tigers. It'll be Dan Evans, Tenori, and Evans Peters.
Now batting for the Tigers, left fielder number 1, Dan Evans.
Dan Evans at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Scored a run, RBI, and a walk. The freshman Tiger in the cleanup spot. First pitch to Dan. Hit up to the center fielder, the Bearcats.
For the first out.
Jackson Lee there for the first out for the Bearcats. That'll bring up the second baseman, Alex Tenori. Tenori 1 for 2 on the day. Has a stolen base. That ball gets past Parnell at third, and Tenori gets on with the base hit.
Tenori lines 1 through third base.
A hard hit ball straight to Parnell, couldn't glove it. We'll put on the freshman Tenori at first.
Evans Peters.
And that'll bring up the right fielder Evans Peters to the plate. Evans Peters 0 for 1 on the day, but has an RBI on his record. A little sac fly, I believe, back in the third. That pitch hit the same spot the first time. Jackson Lee under it, and he's there for the second out. And that'll bring up the freshman Parks Harvey to the plate, the catcher.
Number 30, the catcher, Parks Harvey.
He walked his last plate appearance. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Tenori standing at first, not third. We want him at third, but first pitch to Harvey outside for ball one. Nation's still in the game. He's at 77 pitches here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. The 1-0 pitch low to Harvey. 2-0 to the freshman catcher. 2-0 pitch popped up. Parnell underneath it to retire the side, but not before the Tigers do get a hit. They do leave one on. Your score, Ruston 10, Neville 2. We'll be right back on the network.
Ruston Bearcats 10, the Neville Tigers 2.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC in Monroe.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Chris Lewis. Here at Coney Island Connection, we believe in giving back and showing a lot of love, and it's all made possible because of you. Thank you for making Coney Island Connection a small business with a big heart.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. We head to the top half of the sixth inning. It'll be 5, 6, 7. Freeman, Powell, Burris coming to the plate for the Bearcats. Jake Weaver still on the mound for the Tigers. Looking at his 70th pitch of the game. And that pitch is going to be in there for strike one. Pitch hit to Goins. It's short. Goins there. Throws to first. And he's going to be safe. The throw a little off the mark for McKenzie. And Freeman will reach on the air.
First base. It's going to bring up right fielder number 2, Dalen Powell.
Dalen Powell now at the plate, the right fielder. 0 for 2. Scored a run, not a walk. So he bunts, and it's going to go foul. We're going to have a offensive timeout. Ruston skipper talking to Powell. And now we got a defensive timeout as Coach Guerrero's talking to Parks Harvey. Equipment failure. Might be the pitch comm system. I don't know. Who knows? Looks like we're all good and ready for action. The 0-1 count to Dalen Powell. Freeman standing at first. Powell squaring around to bunt. That bunt is going to be a sacrifice to move Freeman to second. Powell will be out at first for the first out.
Going to bring up number 21, first baseman Jackson Burrows.
That'll bring the first baseman Jackson Burrows to the plate. Jackson Burrows 1 for 2 on the day. That's an RBI, scored a run, as he's going to get hit by a pitch.
Burrows takes first base, hit by a pitch.
That'll bring
Up number 6.
Coach Caleb Reynolds out to the mound to talk to the sophomore pitcher. That's the 5th hit batter for the Bearcats today. Caden Hennessy warming up for the Tigers. It'll be a quick little meeting. For Dylan Williams, the shortstop, the 8-hole hitter, he's 0 for 1 on the day with the walk. But he'll have Jackson Burrows at first and Freeman at second here with 1 out. Ruston with a 10-2 advantage here in the top half of the 6th inning. We're 2 hours into this game. That first pitch by Weaver in there for strike 1. West Monroe beats Ouachita 17-3 today. So that foul ball, or that pitch is popped up foul by Williams. The count moves to 0-2. Again, a non-district game here today. Hey, you're exactly right, Palmer. It is a little chamber of commerce. There's not a cloud in the sky. That pitch up high for ball 1. You can't pick a better day to be at the ball field. Warm. Never rains on a Chamber of Commerce day, Palmer. Weaver looks back at Freeman at second and gets back safe. The 1-2 pitch by Weaver on the outside corner for ball 2 evens up the count. 2-2. That 2-2 pitch, low and outside. Fills the count now, 3-2. 3-2, 1 outs. 2 runners on for the Bearcats. 1 in scoring position. This will be the 80th pitch by Jake Weaver. That pitch hit to Goins. Gets him at second. Got him at first. And a double play will end the inning. Bearcats challenge the Tigers, but the Tigers answer. Bearcats leave 1. Your score, Ruston 10, Neville 2. We'll be right back.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville.
When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like them. And Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community, as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor, or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Boudreaux, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Ruppel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
I need to unmute this. 8-9-1. Due up for the Tigers. It's head to the bottom of the 6th inning. George McKenzie will lead us off here. First pitch to McKenzie outside for strike one. McKenzie 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. That pitch lined straight to Williams at short for the first out.
It's going to bring up third baseman, number 4, Connor Ajlani.
Connor Ajlani coming to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout and a hit by pitch. Looking to get some things going here for the Tigers. The first pitch to Ajlani. Outside for ball 1. That pitch in there for strike 1. 1-1. The count to the third baseman for the Tigers. That pitch is going to hit him.
Ajlani takes first base, hit by a pitch.
So his second time he's gotten hit by a pitch today.
Shortstop number 2, C.J. Goins.
But as I like to say, that's 2 quality at-bats. And that'll bring up the freshman shortstop C.J. Goins to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. First pitch to Goins. Lifted in center. Jackson Lee underneath it for the second out.
Goins flies out to center field. The second out.
And quickly there's 2 away. But that'll bring the center fielder.
Number 3, Hunter Robinson.
Hunter Robinson to the plate. Robinson 0 for 2 on the day. That pitch popped foul behind the plate. A little bunt action there by Robinson. That pitch into Robinson for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch to Robinson. Outside. That ball's going to get past Freeman. Ajlani with the stolen base. And a 1-2 count to Hunter Robinson. Northwestern, Tuesday or Wednesday. That pitch to Robinson evens up the count 2-2. That pitch towards Robinson gets out of the way, makes this a 3-2 count. 90 pitches so far for Peyton Nations here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The 3-2 pitch popped up, and it almost hit a fan. I think she missed it. Count remains 3-2 to Hunter Robinson. Ajlani standing at second. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. 3-2 pitch outside. All right.
Third strike. Need third out in the inning.
That'll end the inning.
Score after 6 innings complete. The Ruston Bearcats.
Ruston leads 10-2. We'll be right back.
2.
At Nukes, we believe in giving you extra. Extra flavor to satisfy your cravings. Extra choices so you can personalize your meal. Extra quality by offering premium protein such as all-natural chicken, shrimp, steak, and Atlantic salmon. Extra service that will make you feel right at home. We love sharing our family recipes with our guests, and that's why at Nukes, we give you extra with every bite.
At the Tarver Braddock Foundation, we're focusing on showing people that every act of kindness fuels a movement to touch lives in unexpected, meaningful ways. Your gift allows the Tarver Braddock Foundation to continue turning loss into love, one act at a time.
Thanks to our generous donors, we're able to honor Tarver Spear by meeting needs wherever they appear through random acts of kindness. To learn more about our mission and consider giving, visit TarverBraddockFoundation.com.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers.
Lander Smith at the plate here as we enter the 7th inning. It's 10-2 Ruston. Jake Weaver on the mound. That first pitch in there for ball 1. That pitch low, ball 2. The 2-0 delivery from Weaver in there for strike 1. Very intense crowd here. Early into the game. The 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Evens up the count, 2-2. And that's going to hit him. Just a 2-2 pitch. We'll get Lander Smith for the 6th hit by pitch for the Bearcats today, and that'll bring up the leadoff man, Jackson Lee.
It's going to bring up center fielder number 4, Jackson Lee.
So Jackson Lee up to the plate for the Bearcats. Jackson Lee 2 for 2, scored 3 runs today for the Bearcats. The hot hitting center fielder. Looking to add the pickoff attempt safe. Jackson Lee will go 3 for 3. And that'll bring up John Parker Moak.
Going to bring up number 15 left fielder John Parker.
John Parker Moak 1 for 2 on the day. That's an RBI. Scored 2 runs, 2 walks. That first pitch belted into right field. Evans Peters can't get a hold of it. Good diving attempt. But that double will score a run for the Bearcats to make this 11-1 with runners at first and second. Still no outs.
Moak lines 1-2 right field. Plates a run.
Looks like we might have a injury on the field. It's going to be Evans Peters out in right field. Dove wrong on that, but I believe we're going to have a pitching change while we're here. Caden Hennessy, or no, excuse me, that's going to be Bentley Parker. Bentley Parker coming in for the Tigers. We're going to take another break, a pitching timeout. We'll be right back.
At Origin Bank, we understand the importance of community. That's why we're committed to the Northeast Louisiana Food Bank, providing meals to 25,000 of our neighbors across 12 parishes. Through their efforts, they provide about 6 million meals a year to those facing hunger in our area. Visit foodbanknela.org to learn more, sign up to volunteer, or donate to support their mission. Thanks so much to the Nela Food Bank for your community efforts and for partnering with us at Origin Bank.
Hi, I'm Christian Creed with Creed & Creed. Whether it's on the field or in the courtroom, you deserve a team that won't back down. So if you've been injured in an accident, make the right call to your local legal team at Creed & Creed and let us help you win today. Let's go Tigers, and remember, home field advantage matters. Call Creed & Creed today. Proudly serving our great community for over 30 years. We are your local injury attorneys.
We're running the winning play at Sparks Nissan Kia. Whether you're recruiting a car, truck, or SUV, our lineup is stacked with all stars ready to take the field. We're talking championship deals, low down payments, and monthly payments that won't sideline your budget. Ready to make a trade? We'll give you top dollar. That's a win in any playbook. Sparks Nissan Kia, where every drive is a touchdown. We're wishing our Neville Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
At St. Francis Health, we're focused on serving you with a dedication to excellence, innovation, clinical expertise, and respect for who you are as a person. As we turn our attention to the future, our commitment to Northeast Louisiana is at the center of how we move St. Francis forward. Our highly skilled team has one thing in mind: excellence in healthcare. It is our honor and our mission to serve you and this community. St. Francis, official healthcare partner of the Neville Tigers.
The Bearcats, third baseman number 9, Nolan Parnell.
All right, new pitcher in, Bentley Parker for the Tigers. He'll face Nolan Parnell to start this appearance. Parnell 2 for 3 on the day, scored a run, and had 2 RBIs for the Bearcats. He's coming in facing a situation with runners at second and third. That pitch, outside corner, strike 1. 1-1 the count. That Pitch in there, strike two. The 1-2 delivery by Bentley Parkers. Going to be outside. 2-2 to Parnell. All right, pitch outside. He's going to fill it up 3-2. Still no outs here. In the top of the seventh, Moak and Lee standing on second and third respectively. That pitch popped up. Goins there to make the catch. And a good throw back in to Harvey will let Lee remain at third here with one out. So that's going to be number 5. Number 5, Hudson Wood coming in to DH.
Number 5, Hudson Wood.
This will be Wood's first plate appearance. He's going to come in for Wilkerson. The first pitch to Bentley Parker is going to be popped up. McKenzie underneath it, and he'll be there for the second out.
Wood pops it up to the first baseman for the second out.
And that'll bring up Kendon Freeman.
3, second base. Kendon Freeman.
Kendon Freeman 0 for 3 on the day with an RBI and a walk. First pitch. Up high for ball one. Freeman squaring around. Pulls back, but that's going to be a strike one. The 1-1 pitch by Parker outside. 1-2. Pitch outside moves the count 3-1 to Freeman. That pitch in there fills up the count 3-2. The 3-2 pitch, 2 outs. Parker's pitch going to go foul. Three-two pitch by Parker, up high for ball 4. And that'll load the bases here for Dalen Powell. Palmer, we still have to bet. Yeah.
Bring up number 2 right fielder, Dalen Powell.
The first pitch to Powell, outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch, outside. Ball two, nowhere to put Powell. Here, 2 outs. Bases juiced in the top of the 7th. Ruston with 11-2 advantage. The 2-0 pitch in there for strike one. The 2-1 pitch. Hit Ajlani. Touches the bag. And that'll retire the side, but not before the Bearcats strike for another. They leave the bases juiced. It's Ruston 11, Neville 2. We'll be back after these messages.
All right, Mr. Mayor, we are done.
Thank you, Doc.
Yes, sir. Miss Gwen's gonna get you all seated and ready to roll. Nothing to eat or drink for 3 to 4 hours.
Come on, Doc. I was hoping to get myself some po' boys and tamales.
No, Mr. Mayor, you can't do that. But if you could, where would you go?
We gotta go see Chris Lewis at Coney Island Connection.
Stop by Coney Island Connection, where you get more than just a chili cheeseburger and a chili cheese dog. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Right here at Coney Island Connection.
At Marion State Bank, we're committed to the growth of our community, starting with education. From elementary to high school and beyond, we invest in the growth of our students. Because strong roots begin with empowered minds, from local classrooms to high school athletics, and supporting college dreams. Marion State Bank, rooted in education and local athletics. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Out for the Tigers in the bottom of the 7th inning. Number 16, the DH, Dwayne Hodge.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth. We've made it to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be 3, 4, and 5. Hodge, Evans, Tenori. Due up for the Tigers. That pitch. Low for a ball. Sam Nation's looking for a complete game for the Bearcats. He's at 94 pitches. Pitch in there. Or outside. That's ball 4.
First base. It's going to bring up left fielder number 1, Dan Evans.
I knew Palmer missed a pitch. I knew he missed a pitch. Palmer missed the first ball. It's the Rusted Skippers walking out there, and we might have a pitching change. Sitting at 96 pitches, and we will. So, new pitcher. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
When hunger hits, head to Sonic Drive-In on North 18th Street in Monroe. Whether it's burgers hot off the grill, crispy tots, or a classic cherry limeade, Sonic has the flavor you love. Fast, fresh, and made just the way you like it. And Sonic is proud to continue their support of Neville High School, standing behind our Tigers both on and off the field. So swing by Sonic on North 18th Street today, where great food and community spirit come together.
For 20 years, I've treated the local community as well as young to professional athletes, keeping them healthy and on the field. If you've ever thought about seeing a chiropractor or had neck pain, low back pain, or headaches, call Shell Chiropractic. See if me and my team can help you.
I'm Dr. Bud Boudreaux, and here at Shell Chiropractic, we offer non-invasive spinal decompression. If you or a loved one suffer from bulging herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even sciatic symptoms, I encourage you to give our office a call here at Shell Chiropractic.
Hey, it's Misty Hodge with the Hodge Baruki Group, coming live to you from Bill Ruppel Stadium. In real estate, just like in football, you need a winning game plan.
And at the Hodge Baruki Group, we call the plays that get you to the goal line. Buying, selling, or dreaming, let me help you score your home this season. Go Tigers!
A sandwich with soup. No, salad.
With Nuke's Pick 3, satisfy all your cravings. Sandwich salad soup, sandwich soup mac, sandwich sandwich sandwich. Such possibilities from $12.99.
Nuke's, extra with every bite.
Looking for a great meal right here in Monroe? Stop by Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza on the corner of Tower and Lammy Lane. Whether you're craving a fresh, made-to-order sub or a hot, cheesy pizza, they've got you covered. And while you're enjoying your favorite meal, know that Subway and Mama DeLuca's are proud to continue their support of Neville High School athletics. Great food, great people, and a great tradition of giving back. That's Subway and Mama DeLuca's Pizza, fueling our community and our Neville Tigers.
Welcome back here, Family Solutions broadcast booth, bottom of the 7th. Dan Evans at the plate. He'll take strike one. I believe that's Baron Manning standing at first now. And a new pitcher for the Bearcats will be Sam Hartwell. Second pitch to Evans from Hartwell. In for a strike. 0-2 quickly to the freshman. That pitch outside. 1-2. So 1-2 to the left fielder, Dan Evans. Got a throw back to Manning. Manning's there in plenty of time here in this 11-2 ball game. Throw back at him. ULM Warhawks. They're leading the South Alabama Jaguars 5-1. Thank you, Palmer, for that update. Bases juiced for the Warhawks as that pitch to Evans low for ball. Evens it up 2-2. The 2-2 delivery from Hartwell is going to be hit, popped up. The sun right there, but second baseman for the Bearcats underneath it for the first out.
For the first out.
And that'll bring up the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 6, Alex Tenori.
Alex Tenori to the plate. First pitch to Tenori. Outside for ball one. LSU leading Oklahoma 2-1 in the fifth. A pitch. In there for called strike one. Pitch outside. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch by Hartwell is going to be hit out into center. Jackson Lee under it for the second out. And the Tigers are down to their final out.
He lands it out to the center fielder for the second out.
That'll bring up Cole Pesic to the plate.
Going to bring up number 8, Cole Pesic.
Cole Pesic pinch hitting for Evans Peters. Sam Hartwell ready to deliver the first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Baron Manning standing at first here with 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, Ruston with a 11-2 advantage. Pitch by Hartwell in there for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch from Hartwell, swung on. First strike 2. Tigers down to their final strike. 1-2 to Pesic. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Pitch by Hartwell. Outside, a little bit low. Evens the count at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch by Sam Hartwell. It's going to be fouled down the third base line. The 2-2 pitch is going to go over him. That's going to fill up the count. 3-2. 2 outs. Should see Manning on the move here. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed to end the ball game. That'll conclude the game. The Bearcats of Ruston will win the series against the Tigers 11-2. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back later. We'll see you Monday night as the Tigers face the West Washita Chiefs right here at Embanato Field. We hope to see you out here, and if you can't make it, it'll be here. Good night.